I don't really chase happiness. I just chase.
I got a
peace.
question for both of you. How happy was Adele recently?
Was that a recent pick in the Jamaican
I don't know.
team?
Someone's going to explain it to me now.
I don't think it was recent.
I mean,
How happy was she?
this is the thing.
She's happy.
You look very happy.
I think she's very happy until the stuff happens.
Yes.
And then I reckon, because if you're not really a social media person, which I don't imagine she is, and then the last recollection of her on social media is arguing and shouting at an airport, the next one is you wearing a Jamaican outfit, which confused me, but it made you happy. And do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Then there was the sort of part where everyone's making her not happy.
Yeah.
But then everyone came to support her. She should meditate.
But you know what? Here's the thing. You know, happiness.
Can I be honest with
usually,
you? I don't know what the fuss. Can I be honest with you? I don't know what the fuss
blows,
is.
innit? It just, you see, if you're somebody that gets really happy about stuff, when something does happen that isn't so great, you get quite down about stuff, innit? So I feel like it's best to just have like a smaller spectrum. But speaking on that,
honestly,
today I just come from
I don't know
pool,
what the fuss is.
and
I want someone to try to explain to me what the fuss was.
I don't know, but I'm seeing it all over. I just saw it right now. I played football right now with a very English guy, yeah? And like he's fluffed a shot. And do you know what he said? Blood fire. I couldn't believe it. I turned and said, what?
Chuckie, this is what the fuss is.
I don't know, because I didn't see what happened. Genuinely, I just saw a picture.
That's the fuss. That's it.
That's the picture.
And all the fuss is, we just all understand from deep in our heart that doesn't come natural to you, Adele. But that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But that does mean, like, if I wore a Scottish kilt tomorrow in Scotland, there would be some type of fuss about it amongst a smaller demographic of people. Obviously not as big as Adele, but a small demographic of people will be like, why is he in Scotland wearing that? Well, Adele, do you know what I mean? It's like, it is a bit of a paradox. It's not like you make reggae music, and I'm not saying you're not allowed to do that, but the rules of the net, no one's exempt from it. This is why I like it. No one's exempt from it.
I just don't get what everyone moans at. No one's moaning at everything. No, I'm not just talking about that. I'm saying, like, why on earth is it a problem for you to be wearing a kilt in Scotland?
That's not a problem.
No, but it shouldn't be to anyone. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
same way
nice.
it's like Adele. I saw the picture. I thought, that's a joke picture. But at no point did I think, hold on, why is she wearing a Jamaican bra? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like,
that's you.
Like, do you know what it is? Yeah, there's honestly, there's real issues.
Cool.
There's real issues. I don't know why we're making issues out of these things that they are not even non-issues. They are just nothing. She's wearing a Jamaica bra. Just leave her.
Can I say something off what you said? I think, because what you said is right, it's life, whatever. What I think, is one of the issues in life is that we as people have a problem with sensitivity. I feel that people do not know how to compartmentalize sensitivity. If something happens, if in a sensitive era, I feel that people have to find a way to be sensitive about absolutely everything. People do not know how to be sensitive about one thing and not necessarily sensitive about another thing. So I think in an era now where it seems like everything is sensitivity and cancel culture and all of this, now you're finding, probably in the greater scheme of it, maybe a small group of people really that just so happen to be loud because it's the internet and whatnot. And so sometimes a small group of people that talk this way, we then misinterpret that as it being everyone, because maybe it isn't just really everyone. But it's like with that, it's like now you'll always find people that will try to find the inconsistency in something, the sensitivity in something, the whatever the ism is in something as well. And so that's what I feel is the problem.
Them people. Why are we not getting onto them people? Because what are you talking about? What
do you mean?
Because you can't change that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying the people that have a problem with everything. You can't. You just go
you
somewhere and like.
But Dan, it's so much different types of people. There's just so much.
Were you offended? Was it either of you offended when you saw Adele wearing a Jamaica bra?
Big man, have you seen my phone? Big man, I got bigger problems in my.
I'm asking a question. Yeah, I'm asking a question.
I ain't gonna lie, his phone looks mad.
No, but did either of you feel a weight?
No.
But you know what, Dan? To be honest with you, my dad would have. I'll just keep it true.
Why?
Zed. Now the alphabet's done. I just want me to say, like, my dad would have felt away. He's a big, raw 70-year-old man that's gone through a generation of loads of different things, maybe not being happy. Maybe people weren't nice to him for being Jamaican when he's younger. So when he sees the massive transition and people are still being oppressed, he's like, fucking hell, cultural appropriation, like she'll put it not in here, oh, we will love her and she might not come back until this
We
time
need to
next
be
year.
very careful with cultural appropriation.
Do you know what the beautiful... Sorry, I just have to say this.
I'm saying my dad's view. Me, I don't care what Adele does with her life. She's fam, you do your thing, you're lit.
It's different if it comes from a place of offense.
Before you land, this is the beautiful thing about life and experiences. Because my dad is a Jamaican, wouldn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
He wouldn't care.
But Chuckie, this is the thing though. This is where you have to be careful.
Because he would probably say the same for you. See my phone? Look at my phone.
But Chuckie, but this is the problem. Remember I said to you, no one, I repeat, it's a great song by Alicia Keys.
Oh shit.
No one is exempt from the science of life.
Do you know what
if you go on YouTube or you go on Instagram that possibility is very likely.
I hear you, but I'm saying, where do we draw the line? Am I allowed to wear a Germany kit?
No, you
am I allowed to wear a Brazil
put it
kit?
on the net if there's a problem.
No, but I'm saying, am I allowed? Where does this end? Am I allowed to wear a Brazil kit?
You can do what you want.
I am not Brazilian.
But you can do it. Do you know why? Because this is the way it is. You're an ethnic minority.
No, but I'm saying
you could be from anywhere because you were stolen from your land.
I want to know the rules of this cultural appropriation.
Hear me out.
I'm not Brazilian. Am I culturally appropriating if I wear a Brazil kit?
Let me show you this. Are you a black man?
Yes.
Are you in London?
Yes.
Do you reckon it was your say to be here realistically? So you're a traveller. So you can just wear anything you want because you're not even in your natural land. So no one naturally is going to have a problem with it. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong. But if Adele wears a Jamaica top or Jamaica something, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying I agree with it. I proper don't.
I'm just trying to work out if people are outraged with it, or is it just because it's Adele?
It's because it's Adele wearing a Jamaica kit.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what happens if it's someone else that's not Jamaican? I just want to know the rules.
No, the rules
because it seems like it's scattered and it's just
come on. If I said to you, if I showed you that picture of Adele with her hair like that, the bloody Jamaica bra, these pants, and
her hair like what? How's her hair?
However her hair was, do you mean to honestly tell me you didn't think people were gonna clown her on the net?
No, I know people are gonna clown her, but I'm talking about offense. I don't mind people getting clowned.
People get clowned.
But you see what I'm saying? I'm talking people who are offended by it and call it, no, that's bang out of order. I'm talking about those people.
Wait, if someone said that,
where was she?
I'm fed up.
No, I'm sure there'll be people that said that.
Where is she? She seems like she's in a place where there's like a lot of black people, by the way.
Go for it, Adele. Do your thing. Drink coconut water. Have a Magnum.
I don't know, man. Do you know what the thing is as well? If I'm being honest, you go to Jamaica and you actually see people that just dress like this as well. Exactly. Like white people that go there and dress like this.
But Chuckie, and then I will say this, and again, I have no problems with anything, but Jamaica makes a large proportion of the money of what consumerism and people coming over, so we can't tell no one to go along. We need the money, dog.
But yeah, just in general, I would like to know what the rules are when it comes to cultural appropriation.
This one here for me, I mean, obviously everyone looks at sensitivity and their thing, but I'm like, yo, with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, I don't know.
I'm still watching Southport, bro. Get me? So I'm unsensitive.
Yeah, you are desensitized to everything.
What's that? I got.
Are you desensitized to Nike copying my?
Let's talk about that.
Desensitized to that.
What?
Alright.
I missed that.
I don't know
teeth
what
my teeth.
Oh. So
basically, you won't say. So I'll say basically. Boom. Poet had a football boot out. Yeah, had a certain style to it. You get what I'm saying? Had a certain player wear it. Was it the same player that wore it and scored in it?
Yeah. Arnautovic.
Arnautovic wore it.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Yeah. And Poet said on the pod, if he scores, he's wearing up. And then he ended up scoring. That was mad.
That was wicked.
So anyway, boom now. And then, what? How long ago was that? 2 years ago?
2018.
Yeah, now Nike's come out now.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm quite shocked.
Yeah, it's like the same sort of vibe.
It's pretty much the same boot. But in my head, I
think the boot looks. Does the boot not look different though?
Yeah, but the concept of it.
Yeah, the concept's the same, but the boot's different.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
It's just, more than anything, and I'll just keep it 100. Like, it's just upsetting because first of all, the main person behind designing a lot of the story behind it was Yinka. I've been lying if I can.
Honourable shout out to Yinka. For those who don't know Yinka, give her the flowers quickly.
Bruv, come on, Yinka says, fam. Like, she done such an incredible job. When we were sitting in that room for the first 15 minutes, I didn't know what to say. And when she intervened and we worked back and forth, it was amazing. But I could honestly tell you, if I went there by myself without Yinka, I don't know if that boot gets made. If Yinka goes by herself, I don't know if that boot gets made, but together we make it 100%. But she is the driving force within that situation. So 2 years later, when I see that happen to something, and it's probably one of our proudest moments, one of my proudest moments, for it to be like at least 10 years later, work on a similar concept, but 2 years later, when you can make it with a much bigger athlete, come on man, I'm just a poet for Christ's sake, you make it with a bigger athlete, with a bigger brand, and you make it part of a global campaign. Like, if you're part of our culture is based upon village, my brother. So if somebody's in the village doing something similar and you can upscale it, you help them. You don't go, oh, you're doing that over there, let's smash down that sweet shop and make this massive shopping mall. Like, bro, I see what you're doing. I just don't think it's fair to the people that are the small creatives. The smaller creatives like us. That means any smaller creative without a massive budget is in danger of making something and it being upscaled by somebody that they cannot compete with. Like, how long does that happen before you go, this is a bit unfair, man?
You've spoken to Nike, isn't that?
I tried to reach out to some people.
They put no ball games.
Yeah. It's gone now. Or is that what it is?
Well, it is what it is, innit? But it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like, come on, lads, man.
Did anyone speak to you? Did anyone talk to you about it? Did anyone?
I spoke to a couple of people from there, and it was just like the blame game, innit? Everyone's pointing the finger at this person, and this person saying it's that person's fault, and that person saying it's that person's fault. And this is the one thing I do hate about industry and not culture, because culture is what we're a part of. Industry is a mechanic used to monopolize and make money. And in culture you can make money as well, you just don't teeth anyone. In industry, what I proper don't appreciate about the whole situation is, if you do something successful within the industry, everybody puts their hand up. And when someone fucks up, no one puts their hand up. But you see in culture, when you fuck up, you put your hand up, you sort it out and you move forward. And that's the reasons why I proper don't like the way things work in industry. Because industry works under pressure, 9 to 5. You got to get this promotion. Fuck that person. What? You got a new project? Forget about it. How are you going to get your holiday to Jamaica in August? Just do whatever you got to do just to get it done. Like, that's the purpose of industry. Make whatever you can to move on to the next. And in culture, you can't just walk away from the little kid that wants his football. You can't just not go to Chick King. You can't just not go to your barber and if you make an. That's not how it goes in culture. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what they done. They took culture, exploited it, and pissed me off, mate.
Does it inspire you in any type of way?
Of course not. I draw inspiration from the things within my culture. I don't draw inspiration from getting fucked over by the industry. Why would I be inspired by that? That's never been my driving force. I didn't start doing this stuff to say, I can't wait to get fucked over by the industry. And then the beautiful thing about it is, because they've got a larger reach and a larger audience, and people love Nike, bro. Like, I love Nike. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. Fucking love Nike, bro. So like, I'm wearing Nike now. People love Nike. So when little Kyle comes across with all these friends and says they've copied us, they've got a larger voice. If they say, or they ignore, or someone speaks out and says, poet's chatting shit, cuz, come on, like, what the fuck can I do?
Yeah, I hear that stuff.
And it's just like, I don't like that attitude. And that's the reasons why maybe sometimes I'm a little bit hard to understand, because I'm speaking for somebody that not a lot of people will speak for. I will throw myself in front of the bus. I don't give a damn to speak for somebody that doesn't get the opportunity to speak. If that's Yinka, it's Yinka. If it's you, Chuckie, it's you. If it's you, Dan, I don't care. You can't cancel me in my culture. I can go to the barbershop. You can't. You've got to wait for the man to get a trim from the barbershop and then go to your record label. That's when you can talk to them. I'm cool, bro. So I don't like that stuff. It's not nice.
And that's why when you charge big money. I want my money, dog. I want my money. Hey, you didn't watch the Brandy and Monica thing? Did you watch the Brandy and Monica thing?
I personally think, bro, Brandy's something else, innit? I don't know the result. I didn't watch it.
I actually scored it still because I'm a geek like that.
So what did you score it?
Did you score it?
Yeah, I did. 13-5 Brandy.
Yeah, that seems about
to a draw. To a draw. Yeah. I ain't got it with me. Let me see if I can get it.
Which one Monica?
The thing is, to be honest with you,
I'll do it now. Actually,
Monica came out to me. Monica was winning 3-0.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
About 3-4-0 because you know what? You see the music that Brandy released when she was younger. I realised as I got older, I liked it for the time period that I liked it because it was kind of immature. But you see the Monica
Broken Hearted. I know she played, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
But Monica's music, it's so grown that when I listen to it now,
it's proper.
It's proper grown, innit? But like, the nostalgia behind Brandy's music's nice, but it's not something I would play daily. It would be a nostalgia moment where some of them Monica music, I could play it now, but she got battered. It is not.
She did.
Battered.
Do you know what?
I need to know what round Monica won and what
I'm gonna find it now while we're talking, yeah. But do you know what? From what I saw, which I thought was quite funny, is that at one point I felt like clearly, obviously, they've had some type of issue. They talked about it, yeah. And it looked like Monica came there on a thing of like she wanted to kind of just get some things off her chest kind of vibe, and Brandy just came there to kill a soundboy. That's what it seemed like. She came there to just play some tunes and murder, whereas Monica seemed like, I'm still upset. There's like, I don't.
But you know
like,
what?
I'm here for the culture.
From Monica's music, I've got the thing. She's a bit more rugged than what Brandy is.
Yeah, she is.
And maybe The Boy Is Mine. I mean, like maybe
they played that
Brandy
towards the end. That was
boy.
like the 20. That was like.
But you know what I saw, Chuckie? I saw a product of the industry and I saw a product of life. That's all I saw. I saw one girl that's been in the machine since she was 12 years old, from a very stable home, who is designed and built to no matter what, we're going to make music to the end of our lives. And I saw another gal saying Free C Murder. So you know my thing, you know where I go.
Was that the first thing she said when she came out?
She said Free C Murder early
That was the first thing she said, straight away.
And I'm taking it, she played You Should Have Known Better.
So they start like, it was What About, her first song was, Monica's first song was Everything to Me, yeah? And Brandy played What About Us. But what did you say that she played?
Who?
Monica?
Yeah, Should Have Known Better.
I don't think she played that. Yes, she did.
Yeah, of course she did.
But do you know what she went up against?
Song still.
No, do you know what that went up against though?
What?
Angel in the Skies.
Oh yeah.
And see that tune there? Let me play it for those who don't know. I have to quickly.
Listen, do you know what? I was trying to back Monica so much here, but
remember this thing?
Bro,
listen. Brandy's vocal performance on that.
Listen, you see,
there was bare tunes I'm listening to that I hadn't heard in time.
Bro, Brandy's Hall of Fame, bro. She is an absolute beast.
Yeah,
but she's been there since she was 12. So you could see when she came in the room, it was like, when I come in, I act. And you know what? Halfway through, the act disappeared. And you could see that her and Ray J were brothers. I swear to God.
Yeah, definitely.
There was this, at the start, it was
Hold on!
Her brother and sister, yeah. What?
Well, don't tell me you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
No way.
That's out on me still.
Are you
They
serious?
behave exactly the same, bro.
Yeah, Brandy and Ray J, that's brother and sister, bro.
Brother and sister, my G.
Yeah.
Best friends about him.
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
mad.
like your childhood was a lie.
Or is it best friend, right?
You seen
no, best friend's a girl. That's a girl.
Best friend or sitting up in my room. Which one's about?
Best friend's about a girl.
It's about a girl.
I'm very round. I had no idea.
You see when? Hey,
so I was wrong.
You see when Brandy did this?
Oh yeah, fam, I can't lie to you. You see the
my
swing
God.
on
Fuck, I'm playing it. See, for the Young Bucks, yeah, this is like, I'm
So
sorry.
what, did she come
No, wait,
on a
can I just say
bouncy one?
this?
She didn't even do
See,
the
for the Young Bucks, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Huh? I'm just really sorry. This one just hits so different, bro. Play this one in a dance. And then Brandy says this. Listen, Keen.
Whenever I'm down, all on you.
Oh my God.
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like her younger stuff, like her early stuff, was really nice.
It was bouncy there.
Proper.
And it got a bit like
poppy.
It got heavy. No, it got heavy before it got poppy.
Because you know what? Let's not forget Brandy was really heavy? In a video.
As in, like it was like broken hearted, and it got like real soft.
Brandy played one shit tune though, bro. Did you hear the one with Chris Brown? That tune is shit, bro. What's it called? Put It Down. It's horrible, bro. Awful. It's almost like she just wanted to do that to give up a round, didn't it? To give up a round. It's dead.
No, I like that because Monica's got so.
She won that round. She won that round.
Of course, she won that round.
She won that round still.
Celia.
Yeah, she won that round.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, this is my problem. Because Monica said Free C Murder. I didn't know what to say after that.
Say that again?
Because Monica said Free C Murder and she's just out here for
that was her first thing.
That's my and I read that. You know what I'm saying? That's my G.
She just came out straight away on that. That was the intro when she sat down.
Free C Murder.
But
to 1.1 million people.
I know.
Yeah, she's crazy.
But there was a point in it as well now where fucking it seemed as though she let go of all of her tunes now and she didn't have nothing really in the chamber and she just looked like she needed a spliff. I thought, you know what? She looks like she needs some Cali. She's just there now, just waiting for this thing to just kind of just die out.
You know, she's too real though, isn't it? You see it, Chuckie? Because I watched it. Shout out my brother Tyson.
Yeah.
I was watching. I said, you know what? She's just too real. She doesn't know how. You know, like Brandy, she activates in front of camera. She's an actress, so
definitely.
she knows how to put on a show. But even she was very uncomfortable next to Monica because
Monica's a rug. She's
a real like yo. Did you see the comments? One of the guys said, "Oh, Brandy, just admit it. My girl smashed your face in." So I said,
Yeah,
"Yo,
yeah. She knows, and Monica would have had her under pressure at some point in life.
One of the rounds that I had a draw on, was when Monica played "Before You Walk Out of My Life."
Oh, banger.
And Brandy sitting in my room. I couldn't choose.
No, I can't lie to you.
What are you going
Brandy.
with?
Brandy.
I'm a Monica fan.
would've gone
Because you see, Before You Walk Out My Life, I can't really. But sitting up in my room.
Let me just do this quickly. Bruv, this is a fucking absolute stone cold smash hit. Listen. Listen.
Nah, do you know what?
But
You know, I can't wait to go back to the Santiago Bernabeu right now.
yeah, you know.
To play in front of 2 people.
Oh, mad.
Nah, man. Do you know what? It was nice to see them come back, though. It was nice to see all the rumours and all those things were just kind of put to bed. At least.
Do you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see after the drill tune that we got. It's a big tune though.
Bruv,
All right, that was definitely not about Ray J. What the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, no. nah.
She
But it was a
said
good
that
one
thing
still. But you could see there was some type of issue between them still, and that then had resolved. Monica didn't even sing the last tune with her. I think Brandy asked her, did they cut her mic?
They cut her mic.
Oh, mate.
dread.
Brandy asked her, sing this, what was the tune? The last tune,
The Boy's Man.
The Boy Is Mine, yeah? And obviously they're both on the tune, innit? But Brandy was kind of singing it, but she wasn't really engaging in it too much. And I know a lot of people made something out of it, but I don't know. All I know is, yeah, for them going forward, I feel like music aside, that was a good thing for them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I sense that was a good thing for them. The culture, their culture in particular, brought them together in that moment, and they did it. And there's a conversation that obviously they needed to have.
Yeah.
They've had it, and they can probably just move forward. But what I will say is, there was Brandy's shade, the element of shade that she was dropping in that, yeah, and the way that she was counteracting some of the things that because Monica would say something like, Monica would say, you know what, like, this is just for example, she'd say, like, when I wrote this tune when I was 17, then Brandy would come in with the next one, like, yeah, so anyway, when I was 12 and I wrote this tune, like, it was kind of, there was like bits of that. Yeah.
Or when I was 14 and she goes, when I was 12.
12, yeah. There was like those type of moments as well.
Brandy doesn't even need to
you know
do
what?
that.
You could see how there might have been a time in life where Brandy's shade so slick that Monica would have just wanted to kick her in her teeth at times. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
Just kick her in her teeth.
Because you know me as well. Because Brandy's a little privileged kid, you know. Like Monica's come from for Monica to get there is a more difficult journey. Is from Brandy to get from her bed to the studio. Because I'll tell you that. So there's a level free up C murder. So there's a level of appreciation I have for Monica. Because Monica and Brandy smashed the record for Verzuz, and you know what? It means more to me because of Monica. Because she goes back and says, free C murder. You know what I'm saying? She gives back to the community. Do you know what Brandy does?
Bro, Brandy is
Brandy had some stories.
I'm not gonna lie. It takes a monster of a female artist to jump in a ring with Brandy.
Definitely. Oh,
Takes
of
a
course.
monster.
Not even just
100%.
female, to be honest.
I think, as in, like, I'm not sure how you.
What do you mean?
Obviously, you can like play Brandy against.
There are some people that will.
But as in, like, you really wanna tee them up against.
I think maybe what may have been closer in a clash, what might have been a bit closer in a clash, like may have been Aaliyah.
I'd have gone even further, you know. I'd have gone Mary J.
Oh, no one can't chat to Mary.
No, you can't touch Mary J.
No one can't chat to Mary.
Mary J.
Mary's J's.
Are you
She's Jay-Z.
crazy?
You gotta leave that alone.
No one touches
You gotta
that.
leave Mary alone.
She's not allowed to be compared.
You
gotta leave Mary alone.
I know Aaliyah's on smoke, 100%.
Yeah, but
Aaliyah's
Mary-
on
I'm
smoke.
saying,
But no one can't chat to Mary.
Does anyone? No one.
There's no one could chat to Mary. Mary has to go against like
The greats.
She needs to go up against Jesus.
Nah, Mariah and
maybe like
Mariah.
Joe.
No.
Maybe like Mary and Joe.
No.
Maybe
There's
like Mary
others,
and
bro.
Huh?
Whitney Houston, bro. You gotta be careful.
Whitney.
You gotta be very
You gotta be careful
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, you
But you know,
careful
again,
how
you see, alright, see, like Whitney
Even then, I
Houston
think
and
Mary
Brandy.
takes. I think
Mary
it.
takes it.
And
Mary
over
takes
this
it.
long stretch.
Yeah,
of the
over
thing,
20 songs.
Nah.
I don't listen.
Mary takes it from day one. She came out in a leather jacket.
not
Whitney
gonna lie.
These gal are from
Whitney
the
Houston's got
street.
tunes.
I personally think there's certain tunes that Whitney's got that are just worth like 2 wins. Like when she drops, dun, 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 when I hear The Bodyguard, bro, it's 2. I don't care. You're getting 2
Yeah, but you
points.
see Mary J. Blige songs, yeah? They're Mary J. Blige songs.
Yeah.
They're
But she's
not
always
songs
doing
that-
some mad dance.
Mary,
Yeah, I hear that, yeah.
When I see her and Little Kim, no matter what people say, they just. I love Mary J. Blige.
Can I say this though?
I love
Yeah,
her.
not that this really matters. It's not a stone cold thing. Yeah, but has Whitney got the hood song, like a song with a rapper like that was more on a hoodish vibe as well? Because Mary's got those in the chamber too.
She was
She's got
around,
everything.
She was around Big Bobby, though, innit?
She was, but that was more of a relationship.
But Whitney was a nice, like she presented herself
Yeah, her
as the
thing is
commercial
slightly
example
different, yeah.
of Mary J. Blige was on Method Man saying, "You're wrong, boom boom, I need."
See what I'm saying?
Why you're my brother?
You see what I'm saying?
Do you understand where I'm coming from? He was
something. That's why.
Can I say this?
I need
yeah?
a mad.
Let me
I need
tell
a
you
mad
this.
slow jam
Do
session.
you know what it is? Yeah, what I like, what I more watch for on Verzuz for me. Yeah, it's not so much even with the Bronica Mandy thing. The Brandy and Monica was good. Yeah, because of it was good because there was some tunes I hadn't heard for time. But I actually like watching it for the insight because like. Even when Brandy was talking about, like when she saw Tupac, remember when she said that? She was like, so I saw Tupac or whatever. And like stupidly, she like screamed out West Side or whatnot. Anyway, later on, fucking Tupac's dropped her name in a tune or whatever. So before she's played her tune, she's played the Tupac tune where Tupac said something about Brandy. I'm sitting in my room like Brandy or whatever. Then she's dropped the sitting in my room. To me, like, as a man who loves the class as well, I'm a man who loves the tee up. I love the tee up. Before you hit me with the tune, give me with the tee.
It's corny, man.
Nah, I love it.
Do you know why it's corny?
It's
Because,
punk. It's
do you know why
punk.
it's corny?
I love it. That's the
because
class.
that was one aspect of her thing. Monica came out and said free C murder. Game. You can tell me about anything you want.
Yeah, I hear you.
She's saying today, not what I did when I was younger. and
Did Verzuz do?
Crazy, man.
Did anyone do a Biggie verse Tupac?
What, you can't do that? Dead.
No, but no, not Verzuz. I'm saying a 10 verse 10. What's the other thing? Has anyone done one?
Oh, one of them ones. Oh, what, on No Signal?
Because this has
On There's
been
No
for
Signal.
years an unsettled debate.
But it'll always be unsettled.
Where are you going with that poet, by the way?
What?
With Biggie and Tupac. Where would you go?
Where would I sit?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't know, man. I just don't want to compare, man. Because it's like I listen to him at different times. So I listen to Biggie just to sort of chill out. I like to chill out to Biggie for the simple fact that he was hard rapping on some R&B stuff, some smooth stuff. And then you see Tupac. Cause I might read the Malcolm X book, listen to Tupac and go out on a mad thing, fam. I'm playing football like, yo, this is for Cafu at right back. You know, like that. So that's what, I don't know. Cause it was two different experiences. For me, I don't really compare it. Because it's like, it's not comparable for me because the outcome or feeling I have from both rappers is completely different. I think the comparison comes from the fact that they were the biggest selling commercial rappers.
Who
probably
wins in
at
a
the
10
time.
verse 10?
And yeah. Nah,
You was doing a big monologue.
But I can't do that, man. Because if you're a party
I was
man,
waiting for him to stop still.
are you gonna like Biggie as if you're a proper party man?
Me?
You're not gonna like Tupac. It's not
Me,
gonna be for
No,
you.
you can.
I'm going back.
Yes, you can. You can like.
I'm
Tupac
going
in the
back.
back.
Over Biggie.
No,
You won't.
in a party setting, you can like.
Trust
Tupac
No, I'm
still.
saying over Biggie. You just said 10 for 10. I didn't say in general.
California love.
All right, so you're gonna give one example.
There you go.
You ready for Biggie now?
Yeah, Biggie's
Are you ready
got-
for Biggie
Biggie's
now?
got-
The Biggie
Are you ready for Biggie
Fine,
now?
no,
Are you ready for Biggie now? Are you ready for Biggie now? Are you ready for Biggie now?
Wait, hold on,
Come
wait a
on, man.
Nah,
Tupac's got
Biggie
tunes,
has got hits. For me, that's 100% always gonna be top 2. But I am parking it. That
When Puck takes you to the streets, on some normal shit, it's untouchable.
Yeah,
But when
it is,
Biggie
it is.
takes you to the streets, not even to the streets, to the clubs on some
Yeah.
live
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
untouchable.
yeah.
So it's just like, cause I don't even think you lot should have been hanging around with each other anyway.
Yeah.
Like, do you know
I'm
what I
with you,
mean?
I'm with you,
One guy was destined to just be a flamboyant guy, and then one guy was destined to just be a Black Panther one day with Colin Kaepernick. Like that's what was happening. So
What does Biggie do when Tupac does this? Though?
Machiavellian is Illuminati.
What does he do?
what did he do?
What does he do though?
What, especially when he plays Hit 'em Up.
Oh yeah. What does he do then?
God, that's
What
2
does he
points.
do?
That's 2 points. You can play all the sky's the
you know
limits
why-
you want.
What
Do you know why he-
does Biggie do when this happens?
I ain't got no motherfucker. That's why I fucked your bitch, bad boy. Yeah,
Wait,
I'ma
what's
do this track.
That's a
Hey,
different
this is the next
instrumental.
version, but I'll
Yeah, I hear
take
that
it.
still.
I'll take it.
They must have took that one down still.
Nigga, we
Yeah, no, there isn't. They took
But
that
you know
down.
what Biggie's got? He's like, if it went down the stretch, if he was going 20, trust me, I think Biggie might take it. Just because Biggie's got ones that you bounce to, innit?
I just told
He's
you
got
it's
bounce.
the club. I just said to you.
But I said 10 verse 20.
What you said, though?
Don't let Tupac bring the Outlaws out as well.
Oh shit. Biggie did a madness on
Because
that.
he just had some madman that never even got famous.
That's Who Shot You, by the way.
That's it. Who?
It's called Who Shot You. That's
Oh,
what it's
yeah,
called.
yeah. He just had the flipping, the Outlaws. Like, you didn't even see them. You just heard them. And
Yeah,
they had,
exactly.
like, they
You
had
didn't know what
voices
it-
that were
yeah.
scroungy like this, and we just rap.
You never knew what they looked like
Yeah.
either, did you, really, still?
Do you know what my problem with Tupac was?
Go on.
You see, when he made a song, if he was dissing you, he was angry at life way before the streets. Like, he's just pissed off. So, like, he's pissed off because he knows so much. And so when he's angry at you, you're just getting bare venom that maybe wasn't even meant to be for you. When Biggie's angry at you, it's just kind of like, I can't wear Gucci shoes. That's how I felt. Like, I can't wear the... What, you trying to take away my swag?
Yeah.
So it's not really deep-rooted anger like Pac, like, yo.
But that's why I would always say to
a
Tupac,
madman.
you know what, you got to keep your head up.
God said he lied.
I mean, that's... I mean, I don't know. I may have said that.
They say the black
Oh my
the
God.
juice. Oh, you can't play with this guy.
Nah. He's not to be fucked
Nah,
with.
not
No way.
one.
But Biggie's my guy, though. Don't ever
Yeah,
get
yeah,
twisted.
yeah.
I'm
He's my
saying.
guy.
Yeah.
He's my guy. But as I got older, I started to listen to...
Yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
gonna say.
Do you get what I'm
Because you
saying?
end up with Pac.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
understand
Yeah,
where you're
yeah,
coming
yeah,
from.
yeah.
I get
Yes.
it. And that's why I say I can't do this. Because when I was younger, I'm telling you, I was Puff Daddy, Flyboy. I said Bad Boy are the greatest. And I loved Tupac. And then as you get older and you realise I'm not really playing Biggie as much, but I'm always playing. And today I play Do For Love. And it's just like, yeah, that's my jam right now. I'm like, bro.
We need to get back to doing this though, because even when you just said Bad Boy, they need to do Bad Boy verse.
Nah, Bad Boy
what
be-
was it? Bad
G-Unit.
Boy? Nah, Bad Boy's got... What? G-Unit can't chat to Bad Boy.
You might want to be careful.
Are you serious?
Are you serious, Jamie?
You crazy?
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Nah, you gotta do, like, I don't know.
See, let me think about this properly, because you tried to come for me when I said the Biggie Tupac one as well.
No,
Nah, that's a good one. I feel that's a good
that's
one.
calm, but
And
you
that's
just
that's
said
a good one.
G-Unit,
But Bad
Bad
Boy
Boy.
and G-Unit, nah, man. You gotta do G-Unit.
I don't know. Alright, cool.
You gotta do G-Unit with flipping Murder Inc. Like, you gotta do that. That's what you gotta do.
that's
with
right.
Ja Rule in there, man. There. And
you
don't
do-
dim out Ja Rule. No one dim Ja
Ja Rule's
Rule.
cold. Ja
Can I ask you a question?
Please don't do
He had a
that.
whole
Before
he had
they
a whole
split-
3 years.
Who?
Before they split, yeah, could you do Bad Boy Rockefeller before Jay-Z and Dame split?
Yeah. Nah.
Because it's really just Jay in there, isn't it? Like,
You
yeah,
can't,
there's
it's
not
just
there.
Jay.
Yeah.
What?
Nah.
No, I'm not having
Beanie
that.
Singles. Beanie Singles.
Oh,
got
was
a
he?
couple tunes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was part of it.
That's record labels though. We're doing record
No,
labels.
but you said
like-
Rockefeller. I'm saying Cameron's in there. I'm saying Dipset are in there.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking hell.
Freeway's got some hits.
Nah, man, that's Avengers,
but you
bro.
can't-
Like, we can't do that.
Nah,
That's
man.
too much.
But Bad Boy got some rude boys over there. They had 112, Faith,
Yeah.
Biggie.
oh no,
Toll.
yeah, I wasn't talking like that.
Nah,
I was
I think
talking
it's two.
about-
I
yeah.
think it's two errors. I feel
Two
like you
errors.
can't even
I was
do
talking
that.
about Mace and Diddy.
Yeah, you can't.
Mace.
You can't.
Oh,
You
please
can't
don't
do.
talk about Mace
You can't. You can't put
do
them. You can't, bro.
All right, so what can we compare?
And I don't even think you could even
Welcome back.
Oh, he had to go.
Welcome back.
What can we do then?
Banger.
What can we do?
Yeah, Bad Boy and who? So Bad Boy just can't be compared. Are they Mary J. Blige?
Now, Bad Boy can be compared still.
100%.
But no, you have to go with something more in that era, like.
Who?
Dipset.
Nah, not Dipset.
Dipset wasn't in that era.
Like
That's not
Dipset's
that.
G-Unit, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
what I'm
definitely.
saying?
I can hear that.
From
But
that era, that means you're gonna have to go.
Motown, I'm joking.
You have to go
Nah.
West Coast because really, if when
Yeah,
when-
well-
you have to go West Coast.
Yeah, What label was Dr. Dre associated with back then?
Aftermath.
Aftermath.
Was
Was that as early
No,
as then?
all right. Who? What was the Up in Smoke tour?
It was Ruthless Records.
No. I'm talking after
That's
that.
Up and
Oh, so
Tour
you
was
see, yeah,
Dre, Snoop,
they had
Eminem.
when they had Eminem,
50.
Snoop,
Exhibit.
not 50.
50 wasn't in the Up in Smoke tour.
I don't
No,
know.
There
not
was
that
it was
early.
Exhibit,
Not that early.
Dre,
Snoop.
Snoop. There might have been one more, but I think it was them four.
Okay.
Would they have brought out Corrupt for Just Like Love?
Oh,
So
shit.
them
my guy.
times. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't Dre? Dre had the record, but I forgot what they was called. What was Dre's record label called?
Dre, I
had
don't
a
know.
few
There's
different
one,
ones.
bro. I feel like
You
I'm.
went from-
Nah,
I
there's
feel like
one. There's
I'm crazy
one
for
bait
not knowing
one.
this.
There's one bait one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm crazy for not knowing this. Like,
Wasn't
I
it
feel like I
Ruthless
wanna go to my
Aftermath?
phone, but I
No, was
can't.
do you know what? Someone will.
I'll try and find it.
Yeah. Just go to the wiki.
It was Death Row, or it was Aftermath. It was Aftermath.
Maybe you could do Death Row and Bad Boy, but Bad Boy would still win.
It was
that.
Death Row. I can't remember seeing it on.
Bad Boys. I feel like Bad Boys winning everything in that era.
They are, innit?
They're winning everything in that era. They had.
Do you know why you gotta be careful though?
Why?
Right. On Aftermath, you got Dre.
Yeah.
You got Pac. You got Snoop Dogg. You got Nate Dogg.
Oh yeah. No,
You got Nate Dogg.
You got to respect that.
Which means you get to bring out
Yeah.
Regulator.
Yeah.
Woo! Warren
That
G.
That's a joker in a pack of cards. Anyone who plays regular, that is done. Regulate.
It was a clear white, a clear black. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume.
They had Bow Wow.
I think you should give it to yourself.
I rated Bow Wow. Jeez.
Warren G look old.
They
had Josh Stone.
Yeah.
They had Josh Stone.
Did they?
Yeah, bro. I'm respecting it now.
And that's a no
The
fact.
Pablo.
Before I was on the same.
Freakily.
Have we got an undeniable in the UK? Like an outright, like you can't see like Mary, not the set. You get what I'm saying? Not
But
that,
from our scene.
Yeah. So like you
So
can't.
solid.
No one can't really chat to Mary. No one can't really chat to Jay really.
So solid.
Our thing's still a bit
So
young.
solid.
Our thing's a bit young.
Yeah, it is
still.
of course.
Yeah.
But So Solid's a good one, you know.
It
I
is.
can't even lie. It's a shout.
You can't
What you
chat
gonna
to
do?
So Solid.
What you gonna do when Swiss plays Cry?
Impossible. Yeah, you can't do nothing. You got
So Solid's got rhythms, bro.
When they play Haters, what are you gonna do?
Oh, what? Do you know what?
What are you gonna do?
Who? That's it. It's So Solid. It definitely is.
If
It
I'm gonna
is.
play with
But was there anyone competing at the time?
It doesn't matter, even if you were.
Even if you were, it doesn't really. You are right. The competition probably wasn't.
Really? It come after. It was,
It
was Heartless. With Heartless trying to sing it.
Yeah, but Heartless didn't really have tunes. They only had like a couple of tunes.
Do you know what it is? If someone was good enough, they would have tried to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these men were just. They were Real Madrid, Galacticos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus Christ, blood.
Bro,
You
whoa,
can't-
I need to listen
Bro.
to music
Fam,
till
you
4
can't
a.m.
play
today.
with these, man.
Bro,
That's called They Don't Know, by the way. You can't play with them, man.
they don't know what.
You can't play with these, man. You can't play with these fucking man.
It's just.
No, you can't play with them. You can't play with them, man.
And do you know what's so crazy? They had so much man in that crew, all lit.
Yeah.
What about Boy Better Know though? They got rid of him.
Listen,
If we're going, yeah, as in, if we're going for, if we're going closer to
Boy Better
this
Know
year,
cannot be touched.
Yeah, but then I think it cuts
but
off there,
guess
man.
what? They can.
What?
Who
Boy
can
Better
they be
Know.
touched by?
I'm gonna bring out the movement.
The movement.
Don't do it like that.
Nah, for I think bar for bar, I'm with you. I'm sorry, Pro. I know you don't want to do that, but I'm gonna say for like if individually, yeah, but tune wise, nah.
Well, they barely had any tunes together.
Exactly.
But I'm saying just in general.
So that's why you can't like if you're doing a label thing like that, them man have tunes.
This is what I'm gonna say to you. What you just done. Some people say Man City, player for player, are better than Liverpool. But who are the champions? When it's all said and done,
Okay.
just show me your results. Boy better know.
Nah, let's not do that. Because if you look at it player for player, it's still very tight.
Very tight. But it's not tight.
Oh, player for player. I'm not gonna lie. The
Boy Better
movement-
Know has got monsters in it.
Monsters!
Oh, I thought you were saying that that movement had monsters. They did.
Of course, movements do have monsters. Yeah.
They both had monsters. But you see, Boy Better... You know I'm biased.
Boy Better Know's got.
I'm biased. There we go.
Of course. Boy Better Know, tune wise, there's no one. I just don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like in a room,
With a
we're just
microphone.
I'm going with the movement. I'm
100%.
sorry, I have to.
Honestly, I think it would be tighter than you think. Even
No,
with
I don't.
just their tunes.
Tunes.
I'm not talking. I'm talking individually. 4 of them individually. You play their songs and you play all of flipping Boy Better Knows as well. Trust me, it's tighter than you think.
Individually.
It's tighter than you think.
If Skepta brings out his catalogue.
Skepta's catalogues are mad thing.
It's fine, but Wretch
Ghetts
is
has
around
got
as
a
well.
mad-
Get me?
Skepta could potentially be.
Get me? Wretch, Ghetto, Scorcher. Bring whoever you can. Sub whoever else you want. But I'm just saying, it's not what you think it is.
What in tune wise?
Yeah.
This is too hard. My head's hurting. There's so much songs in my head now.
Yeah.
To
Personally,
me, I'm just sticking with. For me, out of the group, I know Ghetts and Skep. That's me. Ghetts, Skep. But then Wretch.
Skep's catalogue by itself is actually just a complete.
Who?
Skepta's catalogue by
catalog's
itself. is mad. Still.
Mad. Jamie's catalogue's mad.
Yeah, I was about to say
Everyone's
Jamie.
catalogue's mad.
Yeah, of course.
And then you bringing the trump card in his
Do you know what? Tune wise, I'm going with them, man. Still, but microphone here like that, which is a completely different subject. I have to do that.
Yeah,
but I still think Skepta on the microphones and Jamie.
No, he's a madness.
Of course.
He's a madness.
I don't want that thing. Obviously, we know that.
That's what
we know that. We know that.
But you know what's so funny about this? Yeah, I've been thinking about this. I was saying to my brother, I was like, you know what? I know everybody rates artistic style. So you know, like rap, for example.
Yeah.
Everyone likes rap because obviously, you know, the good ability to rap and all of that. And I think, yeah, that's great. But you know what I think is more difficult? The ability for you to be from our area, so to speak, and find a unique style that lets you talk to the hood and the commercial world, not just one or the other. So I don't want to hear that you're big in the commercial world, but because you know you're one of the brothers, we give you. I'm talking Skepta is big in commercial and in our world. Like,
do you know what? I would agree.
And the ability for him to like when he sprays, it connects to a large audience. And
yeah, but Skepta's got very good. If he's got anything, he's got very good diction.
Yeah,
and how he's
clarity.
But I'm saying that doesn't necessarily count.
That doesn't mean that
because
that doesn't give you the.
What? No, but I'm saying that. I think it also matters on the when you time your run, because let's not sit here and say
important.
that half of these drill rappers are speaking eloquent English that everyone in the country can understand, but they're still mashing it up.
but they're not like Skepta. First of all, they're like the Discovery Channel. So one of the biggest.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'll tell you why. No, do you know why?
Yeah, please.
Let me show you.
Go on.
It is. People don't know what is happening in the world of drill. Me and you know. So when we hear drill, we're like, "Raw, my man done this, my man done that." But you're trying to tell me there ain't some middle class people, gang lane and gang. They don't know about fucking clue what's going on, bro. It's all entertainment for them. So because of that, that's their in. It's like when people watch Planet Earth with David Attenborough. We don't know what's going on, but it's one of the most watched shows in the whole of England. So the reasons why drill is popular because it's an insight for people into the world of the hood, so to speak. It's like Top Boy. Like they don't know what's going on, but we're here, so we're not glamorizing.
But
that.
I'm looking at. Well,
but still, the way that they make the world, they make it very clear for me. Anyway, it's a movie when I listen to drill. It's a movie. That's the reason why it's successful. The slang for me, it is like a new interpretation, a new format of speaking. So when you see for example, say you're a 40-year-old parent. And you see your youths listening to that, and they understand what's going on. That's interesting, bro. Yeah. You can't act like that's not interesting. You might call it rubbish.
The whole thing is slang. That's what I love about you. The whole song is slang.
Yeah.
That's why I say come
except
back
for the part where they say how many times.
Yeah.
Because
that's it. That's it.
And that's why it's dangerous to put drill in the commercial world, because it's a Discovery Channel. But in our world, reality, we can deal with it.
That's good.
I wouldn't be mad at seeing Kano versus Ghetts. They'll tune for tune.
It's mad.
I wouldn't be mad at seeing it.
I don't want to see it.
I want to see it.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Trust me, that is tight.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That you see that there? That's tight. You know what tunes that Ghetts is gonna Kano's gonna run away with. You see there's certain tunes that it don't really matter what you play, it's making it happen. There's a few of those. If I'm Ghetts, I just play not my best tunes on those ones. You see what I'm saying? If I know that Kano's playing Brown Eyes, just leave that. Everyone likes Brown Eyes and that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know if Brown Eyes would be the Stone Cold win though.
No, I think
the P's and Q's and shit like that. Like,
yeah, of course. But you know, there's like 5 songs that commercially Kano just went. You have to let them ones go, probably.
It depends who's watching the Clash as well, because there's loads of girls watching the Clash, yeah. And then he puts on Brown Eyes.
It's over.
There's nothing that most.
What about me? I'm not a girl, but I'm like,
you see this?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't give a fuck about your reputation.
I mean, I wouldn't.
That pretty much that whole.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I'm the star on the top like Christmas decorations.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Me murking you right now, that's my estimation. Dedication plus patience.
Oh, he has bangers. Sometimes.
Hold on 1 second.
Why you waiting?
Listen.
Why waste time debating? Fucking around and raving. Late nights I'm in the studio slaving. 8 nights a week, too many days in. That's when you see me with the beard fuck shaving. I'm tired of rhyming, but I'm playing the upside.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I am mad.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I am mad.
I wouldn't be mad at
But
it.
Chuckie, I just.
I wouldn't be.
Do you know what it is? I just don't want to say one beat the other.
I know which one.
Pause.
I know which one for Kano. You have to leave completely alone.
What was that?
Ghetto Coyote. Leave that one completely alone. You don't even play a song after that one.
Oh, is that
Ghetto Coyote.
Is that like the Stone Cold winner?
That's the Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
I don't even know if this is on.
It might be so old school. It might not even be on anywhere.
No, it's
Do
not.
you know the niche one for me? That if he plays it, I don't care what it's up against. I'll say Kano 1, 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
That song there inspired me so much. Kano was like my teacher, but he didn't even know. He was like an older cousin.
Oh.
This is mad, fam.
Oh.
This is mad. He's so cold.
I think it's only the beat.
Who produced it? Who produced that? Who produced that? Do you know?
Treble clef. I'm from the. It's not. I'm from the hood, but it's just home. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it. Huh?
I'm from the hood, but it's just home.
Is that the same instrumental? Yeah.
Sweet home.
Is that the same? That's the same instrumental.
I love a one-on-one, but I can play gun and gun. Some talk a good game, but they ain't practical. And they won't clap to do. I clap all niggas.
And you know, do you know what? Anyway, I feel like
I don't want to play gun to man. Let's play Naka. Why? If I was that bitches, I'm cruel. Sorry, I don't want to bring out Kano's.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I wouldn't even be mad at I feel like it's almost testament to Ghetts' catalogue as well, because his catalogue that he's built is nuts, bro.
Mental.
From up there to now, you know, because I mean, I would just pose the question. Not that I'm saying it's Stone Cold outright winner, but I would want to know what Kane would do when.
I'm a stage show done. I've seen guys on the mic and the right, and there ain't no fun, but there ain't no fun in it. So long time.
I would kind of want to know.
Like a natural
I would kind of want to know. I would kind of want to know. I would kind of want to know.
I would want to know if he played, because there is one song that Ghetts plays, yeah, and I didn't realise I loved it so much until I went to Brighton to watch him perform one time. Artillery.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'll be honest, there's very little Kano can do about most of that ghetto gospel album. If I'm totally honest.
I would disagree. I would pose the bro. I would pose the.
I'm just saying.
I got rhythms that could pose the question.
There's not too much you could do.
Even though my man's on the song, Typical Me is an absolute.
Oh
bang.
my gosh, yeah. That's a point for both.
That's a banger.
I said it's just one of those days.
Yeah.
Typical
me.
He's just chatting. He said.
That was a rock beat.
Yeah.
Hey, Kano's a mad genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
honorable shout out to Fraser T. Smith as well. Still.
You know, boys love girls. Boys love girls, and the girls, and they love. But yeah, he's a genius, isn't it?
Boys.
He's a proper genius, isn't it?
Yeah. DC. Mate.
And if he rolls up,
do you know
with
what?
gigs,
Honestly, I love these type of conversations, bro. Seriously, I genuinely just love them. Me and some of my friends, Betty and that, we do this a lot privately, just running some rhythms and just because it takes you back to a certain place as well, man. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, it is sick still.
I make the
who talks to gigs? Who's that conversation? Where's that?
I don't know, boy.
Who does that?
I kind of know who it would be, but I'm not sure how much we're allowed to play his music.
Oh shit! Who?
It's not R. Kelly.
Oh, well, I would like to hope so.
Couldn't imagine him too hard.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine
Wiley?
Nah. No, we can. We're not allowed to play.
No, we could definitely still play Wiley.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's rap. That's UK rap. Them times, kind of got to think of who the other. Big one is.
Listen, I'll spin the chair because this is not the voice that I want to listen. Big man, if we're mentioning anything too mad, don't think about being happy now. Think about the consequences. I don't care about your advice earlier.
I'm just saying, we want to know. You get me? We
Big
want to know.
man,
There's
please. One. I don't want.
Can you say it and I'll take it out?
Yeah.
Wait, let me just.
I know what you're gonna say.
Who? I don't.
DVS.
Oh man, I think
DVS a monster.
I think
DVS a monster.
I think Giggs takes him.
Yeah, no, he probably does.
To bits.
Pain is the essence. It's just one you gotta just leave.
I think he takes him to bits. Like seriously. Seriously, bro.
Do you know what?
I personally have to find an artist that like is not the popular one like that. That no one, like everyone would say that Giggs would win, but for me as a person who's maybe a fan of this, you wouldn't see it the same.
For me, I think it's the best song that ever happened from London.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might be.
I'm just living my life. You can hate if you want. I'll be sitting outside with the other mitts on.
I hear you.
I'm scuffing this lung, so I'm firing the arm, then I'm gone.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's
Entire
hard still.
arm,
You
and
see
you can't
that?
see.
You see that there? That might be just the one.
You know, this is not what I love the most. Sorry. Pull up that bomb, my club.
Yeah.
I'm just living my life. You can hate if you want.
It's mad. It's mad.
But you know what?
So cool.
I remember when I never had this.
On a personal one, though, not that anyone would ever look at it this way or whatever, but on a personal one, if I'm playing the tunes back to back at home, just asking the question, I'm going with Blade Brown.
Okay.
Not as taking him, but as in the conversation. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, there's monsters.
Lyrically, Blade is a monster. The way he puts things together, cause he's an absolute monster. And now, fam, the man them are very creative, innit? They're bare intelligent. The way they relay their messages, the way they spit, they're just bare sick.
All of that is just sauce, saga.
I mean, look how much different interpretations there are of people in the hood speaking fire music, sonics, and look how sick all of them are. Like, it's all similar journeys, but they're all displayed in different ways. Like Blade Brown talks about it different to Gigs, to Skeppy, to everyone, even down to the drillers. Like, it's all generations of talking about pain, but in a whole unique way. Honestly, them man to me, absolute geniuses.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at, as a private one as well. I wouldn't be mad at Shaka versus Angel. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind
honestly,
that
I just feel
conversation.
like there's not many that's gonna have much for Angel.
Really?
Yeah.
Angel's got rhythms.
No. I'm saying no.
He's saying
I can't think of many.
Shaka's got rhythms as well, though.
Yeah.
Shaka's got a couple of rhythms.
Yeah, he does. But I think Angels is.
Yeah, Angels catalogues
mad,
are mad things still. I can't lie.
Do you know one team I think they're cataloguing 5 to 10 years? It's already mad for me anyway.
Go on.
But it's just gonna solidify, and I really like the way they operate. And it's almost like a big slow build. It's not like Western. I love them.
Yeah,
so much, bro.
Yeah,
like just so. People like Western, Mirror Made, them are slow, but just vibes. When I listen to them, I heard the new Jules tune with Mirror Made and Deneo. I'm just this is all mad to me. Those are the people I love.
I recorded with Akel, and then funny enough recorded with Louis and Hailey. Yeah. And today I was talking to them about the musical direction change that they went through when they had a song called Social, which was like their first kind of tune that had the dancehall elements to it. Then after that, they jumped on Fine Wine, which was with Young Bane and Kojo. And then after that, you heard Texin from them. Then you heard flipping Ben Over. Then you heard
there was A-List just in between there as well. A-List was jumped in there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, but A-List, that wasn't a dancehall kind of. I'm talking about stylistically. The style kind of changed because you started to hear more that kind of vibe. You get what I'm saying? And then like, boom, Yasso, Texin. Then you heard this kind of vibe. Bruv, their thing is their thing is mad.
It's mad.
Sorry, I'm playing through some of these so quick. By the way, that was Ben Over.
Over the video. I think it's genius. I think it is a piece of art. How you have got this yard tune, the man them are in the rain with puffer jackets. I don't feel like it's unacceptable. It's strange to me. And I just think it's incredible. I see skits in there smiling. Then I saw you in there. I clocked on the television. You wouldn't understand my journey with my face, and I just have to keep letting you know.
Aye.
Bad boy with it. Maggie and Stardog. Huh? What's Hailey? Watch him now.
Maggie and Stardog. I'm a girl.
Bro, these men are bad.
Yeah, nah. Hailey's got it sus now still.
These men are bad.
I'll be honest, lads, and I love everyone. I think it's important to love everyone. But when comparisons happen with Western, I can't lie. I have to turn my phone off.
I don't. I just want to say, go sync.
Because you can't compare, like, you see when people try to compare anyone to try to compare Western, just loud. You see Western.
Who tried to do that recently? Actually, was it NSG?
They tried to do NSG tried to do it themselves.
Did they though? Or was it them that was doing
it?
No,
it was just no. As in, like, they tried to just call something out and then it went pear shaped.
I think what happened was I think people called it out, and then they were like, "You can't compare Western to us," and then people was like, "What? Now Western's got bangers." Then Nemlot was like, well, I tell you what, why don't they go in the studio and we go in the studio and we'll make a banger and see who comes out first. It's like, Louis was like, look, forget about all of that, Are you gonna pull up with your rhythms or you not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are we doing this?
Are we doing it or is it not like happening? Like forget the studio stuff.
They changed the story a couple of times. They moved the goalpost in it because they were just like, cool, let's do the same. Let's have to choose the same beat and we both do a tune.
But NSG's got some. They're building up some rhythm still. NSG's building up some rhythm still though.
Yeah, they have
building up some rhythm still.
They've got a couple of giants.
While we're here, actually, because we're gonna finish soon, but the reason why I bring this up is because obviously Nines' thing just came out, and I know Louis on it. I know NSG's on it as well. I don't know if you heard the project here, but something happened that I thought was funny. So, as I said, I did the conversation with Akel. Yeah, Akel was talking about how when just before they got signed, he was building up a new phone line. So he was like, you know what? He didn't think the music thing was gonna happen, innit? Really. So he was building up a line, innit? Now the tune's starting to bubble or whatnot now. As soon as they signed, he said that he just like threw his line in the bin. So Link Up's taken that clip, yeah, and they put it on their Instagram, yeah. And then I looked at the comment and someone said, yeah, I think Nines need to bin his thing as well still.
Oh shit. Oh mad. Okay, that's kind of crazy.
I said, yo, man, these lot are funny, you know.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
I know it's a techie one still, but he talks about it though. Nines talks about it regular. I'm not saying that that's what he's doing and stuff, but I'm just saying that is the flipping the album rollout. The album rollout was literally being torn between like street life and music. He had an album called, what was it, 1 Foot In, and another one called 1 Foot Out, right? So like that is being his thing. He's talked about it a lot. Do you get what I'm saying?
And you know, we talk about artistic approaches. He's very unique with the film. The film and
sick.
Cold
shout out to Denise as well.
In the film as well. It's
Big
nice
up Denise as well.
Man inside. If Denise is in there as well, shout out Denise. Rage was in there. It was just nice to see like he's really connected to culture. He just used individuals that have cultural reference in his film, and and he does it all the time with the comedians and all of that. He properly embraces everything. So
you can see that Nines means a lot to a lot of people, you know. He means a lot to a lot of people, and yes, obviously there's like historical stuff that's gone on and whatnot that will always be there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I look at the stuff that I've seen from him recently with the video and just like other bits and pieces, I see someone who is like really like he just seems like he's in a bit of a different space in his life still. I can't lie.
Do you know who he's talking to? Arsene Wenger.
He's the what?
He's going to talk to Arsene Wenger. He's doing this conversation with Arsene Wenger with The Guardian. Like, for me... Nines,
is it?
Yeah, bro. Like, where Nines has come from and wherever he is right now is living proof that staying true to your art and who you are is a great...
Staying to who you are. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That is years of staying true to who you are. It's all documented. If you want to see what staying true to you looks like, I think Nines is a perfect example of that. And I would just love loads of people to do the same thing and just... They have the answers, man. All the creatives, all the young artists coming up, you don't have the answers to all the problems. All people have is resources and money. Yeah. You have the answers, man.
Louis bodies the tune with him on
it, slaps it. Slaps it hard still.
Do you know what as well? Man are going to have to actually just start addressing Louis properly soon. Like,
no, they are.
They're going to just have to start doing that, you know?
They are, Chuckie, though.
Like...
They have been. They clocked it a minute ago still.
Like, yeah. Accordingly, chat to man very properly.
He's really good. Really, really good.
Like somebody dropping me album drops the whole world.
Hit the first proper.
Just me against the world.
Watch him now.
I don't get
Just me against the world.
I'm
that prolific, holistic, grown misfit. Fam, I'm like a shaved dice car, roll different. Yeah, I'm from the west, so you know I know Smith and I'm a fuck. Get me lit, only rap we pole gripping. Strip clubbing, with a honey coke sniffing. Said it's my turn now, babe. You just go in it with my nigga Master P. Told me that there's no limit, we done kick those.
Flows,
niggas put the code in.
It's the way he's putting the words together, everything.
Me against the world or it's ego. That just means it's me against myself. Family, I'm trying to redefine the L's. Life's like the drug game, you gotta realign the scales.
It's different. I'm talking about like why I love musicians, because when I listen to him, he sounds very West London.
Yeah.
And he sounds very grown West London.
Yeah.
And if you listen to drill sounds very young and it sounds like very energy and youthful, and I may not be able to connect to it, but I have such a respect for that artistic form because it's not something I can display. So I just really love different art forms, and I love when people can have the ability. Like, I think the best version of someone that can talk to everyone as well. I said Skepta, but I think Dave. I think Dave's another example of somebody who just lives in so many different places just by pure talent. Like, you can hear Dave in the barbershop, but it wouldn't be alien to hear Dave at the gym. Do you know what I mean? I think he's...
And then you actually might
level.
even see Dave on flipping BBC One with David Attenborough.
Oh
Did you
God,
see
I
that?
cannot wait.
Oh
for
my
that.
Lord.
Bro, he was
That's
on
gonna be
on
sick.
BBC One on Sunday or Monday it was with David Attenborough playing the fucking piano, bro.
Yeah, but that is him.
Oh, it's already out.
It's alright, yeah, it was on.
It's out already?
It was out already. It came out, I
Mad.
watched it, it was on Monday. It was
How does
definitely
that
on
make
Monday.
you feel though, Chucks? Because you're like, obviously, I'm not saying you grew up with Dave, but obviously Scars is your boy, innit? And for him to take a step away to work on something that's so talented, and years later you see what happens when you invest in yourself and real talent. How being so close, you would have seen more. Like, how does that
Yeah, do you know what? Honestly, bro, like, I'm gonna bring Ben on the podcast actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, when I see things like that, yeah, it doesn't surprise me because, like, bro, sometimes, honestly, sometimes I just wish some people could just hear the conversations that I'm having with this guy sometimes, bro. But like, he just knows what he's doing, bro. I feel like he's someone who's coming into the game and studied it, like really studied what was going on and what's happening and why things are the way that it is, and like, what is the status quo and how do I push the barrier with that. And so when he took the leap of, when he said to me, you know what, I'm going to take the leap of leaving this A&R role and being a manager, I instantly knew he's going to be a part of something that is massive. And when he played me Dave, let me be honest with you, I heard him and I thought, he's all right. I just thought Dave's actually all right. He was so rusty at the time, you could hear what he was trying to do. And I'll never forget, in that conversation, Benny said to me, I know what I'm going to do with this boy. That's his words. I know what I'm going to do. And it's not just him, because he has a business partner in that as well. And I think, that works in the way that it does. But they are thinking outside of the box type people. So seeing David Attenborough is a thinking outside of the box type thing. These men are not trying to do something to have a hot moment. These men are trying to create something that people talk about for a long time. Yeah. That's bigger than money that you make. Yeah, that shit's about legacy. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, yeah, bro, it's sick. And I was watching it at his yard. We were sitting there watching it at his yard, and like, I'm seeing Dave just playing. Like, it's nuts to me. Like, it's nuts to me.
Don't you think it's nuts that they're doing that at the top? What I think is nuts to me about Dave and that whole team is it's very easy to get caught up in the commercial cycle and sort of replicate things that have been duplicated over the years, and then you got Dave.
Yeah.
And it's like he is a pioneer in what he's doing to some extent, and he's now defining what you should do when you're in this position. Yeah. And then you think, how does that affect the 5 to 10-year-old? How does that affect the 12-year-old that's looking at Dave like, I like Dave, not because of this, because he's the best version of himself. I don't even think that kid recognizes that until he's 20 and he's the best version of himself. So
yeah, for real.
Shout out that whole team, man, and Dave. It's incredible.
That's a real genuine fan base that's there. This is not about, there's a lot, it's not a bad thing, but as I've said many a times before, I feel like there's artists that have fans that are more fans of a time and an era, and as they get older, they'll probably just look back at that artists that they used to like and be like, fucking hell, do you remember when I used to like so and so? But like, Dave to me is the artist that his fans are growing with him and getting older with him. Do you get what I'm saying? And new people come on board, but like, there's a set of people that even if he decided that he was not going to do music anymore, he will always be able to tour. And you'll see some of the same faces that are there over and over again, because the music means so much more to them than just a time and an era. Do you get what I'm saying? It's deep. It's very deep, but it's sick. And I feel like even just forget the association of being next to it or knowing someone that's next to it or whatever. Just as a music fan and a music lover, someone who buys music and, invests time in watching artists and stuff like that from a below the surface level, it's sick to see. It's just sick to see. You know what I mean? But that's it, bro. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. I liked it.
Before we go, I have to say thank you to you lot as well, though, because you know what? This is all been a bit mad my last 2-3 weeks, and it's really nice having you lot as friends. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to deal with, because it doesn't even feel like you're dealing with anything. Whether if I done whatever happened in a different environment, I don't think I would have felt this comfortable. So
nah, man, you know it's forever, bro. You know that I don't even have to tell you that this is not even a cameras thing or whatever. This is forever, bro.
No, I know, but I still appreciate it. Like, great,
yeah, man.
And you dealt with this well, fucking up.
Yeah, exactly. You did it very well. Trust me.
Because my head would have been.
Before we leave, is there anything that people need to see, like right now? They need to go to see anything quickly.
Please go and support A$AP Nast's new song.
Okay.
I think I'm finally.
I feel like I'm meant to have one of these as well.
Yeah, A$AP Nas he's not new. It's fairly new, I guess. But I really like A$AP Nas, and he's got a song that I think it's a hit, fam. So
sick.
Yeah, take a look at A$AP Nas new joint.
Do you?
Yeah, but I forgot. I'm from next week. I'm just gonna write notes.
Yeah, write them down. Do you, Callum?
No, I need to start remembering.
This isn't a big one. Well, I shouldn't say it's not a big one. But it's not like a hidden gem or anything like that. But P Money's got a new project that's dropped. And there's a song on there called Pagans Everywhere. Go and listen to that still. That just came out just today.
He's tidy, man.
But
that's a beast as well.
We didn't even mention the fact that fucking, it seems like Boy Better Knows back, even though it's Frisco's tune.
Yeah.
But was it Red Card?
Banger.
Mad.
Banger.
Absolute mad. It's sick seeing them all together like that, actually.
Oh, the beat's it's a monster. And that hook from Frisco.
Frisco's, listen, Frisco's a bad boy.
Sound man.
Seriously,
underrated.
You can't listen. You can't fuck with Frisco sometimes, you know.
Listen.
Seriously, bruv. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone.